Hello, guys, and welcome to Legal CPN. This is Jason Williams. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to introduce myself. This is Jason, and this video is pretty much to explain to you guys what a good CPN is and what a bad CPN is. We do season trade lines and we do CPNs here. We do a few thousand a year, which is a ton. There's not too many people that has done as many CPNs and trade lines as we have, and there's not too many people out there that has my experience. Okay, I'm actually taking the time to do this video because what I'm seeing out there with CPNs and what's coming across my desk for people that want season trade lines is CPNs that will not get you credit. I just did about a 35-minute three-part video series of bad CPNs. I kind of was a little in detail than the length as far as some of the CPNs we were looking at and why they're good, why they're not good, why the SSN validator doesn't work. But it's a little lengthy, so I decided to kind of like remake that video, but make it all in one video. If you want to see the whole long drawn-on series, those videos are out there. I think it's the $1 million how to create $1 million CPN profile. It's a three-part series, but this one I want to do it in one. Okay, the first thing we really want to get into is showing you guys what a bad CPN is. We're going to do this really fast, so you want to hold on to your seats and you want to kind of like pay attention. Okay, on this SSN validator report, same numbers as on the longer series, you can see it says this number has been issued and it's been validated. But on the SafeScan report, you will see that this number has an identity attached. What happens is when people are generating CPNs and they're using the SSN validator, they're saying, okay, that's a good CPN number because it shows back as being validated, but because you can't physically see the number or the identity behind the number, you don't know that this is actually something that's being used as somebody that is actually using it as what it looks to be a real SSN. Same situation on this particular number. It says this SSN has been validated, but it tells you nothing. What's behind the number is this number is a real SSN. It doesn't have any cautions, doesn't have any flags. It has one person attached. This is the exact same thing I would expect to see if I pulled anybody's credit report or if you gave me a real birth given SSN number. This is exactly how I would expect to see that report to look, outside of it having a lot of address information. Okay, now on this particular SafeScan report, you will see that it has multiple identities, but on the SSN validator, it says this number has been validated. Most people say, oh, that's good. But when you look at it, you will see that that's not good. It's a terrible number, and as far as you getting credit approval, your credit approval is going to look something like that. You're going to get a big fat nothing, a big fat bunkers, because you got multiple identities. Whenever you have multiple identities on the credit report, you're going to get red flag, and they're going to ask for information related to if you're Kristen, if you're Paul, if you're Matthew. We don't know, we don't care, but this is telling us that we need to go and look further on who you are. Now, on this particular number, the SSN validator is showing this SSN has been validated. We're looking at all these SSN validator reports, but what does it tell you? It tells you nothing. This is January 10th, 2015. This is pretty much today, but you see that it tells you nothing. You look at the SafeScan report, and look, it's showing multiple identities. You got a George, and then you got a Hank Kim. Okay, so who are you? They're going to ask, who are you? And when you try to get credit and you have a CPN number that you can't see the back end of it, and you have multiple identities, you're going to get that. You're not going to get any type of credit approval. On this particular number, it shows a dead person's SSN. On my SafeScan report, it shows the exact same thing with a big fat warning. Look at the warning. When you have a dead person's social security number, what do you see? Warning. That's a big warning. So the banks is going to say, oh, caution. What is that? We wonder what exactly is that. They're going to look again, and then when they see this warning, they're going to know to look, and it's going to say, aha, this person is dead. There's a proven report. They can click this number, and they can see that that person is, in fact, dead, and credit will be denied based upon bad SSNs or bad CPNs that you will use. On this particular SSN report, now this is the big one. This is where I see a lot of at-homers are using these post-randomization numbers And when you have a post randomization number, people assume that there's nobody there. Look, it says none available, none, 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 no record found, so it must be vacant. Nope. There's a person right there. His name is Matt Larson in Atlanta. And look at here. Look at the big caution. When you have a post randomization number, all post randomization number, I don't care what series, it can be 2 series, 1 series, 4 series, 5 series, 6 series, it doesn't matter. They're all going to show a big fat caution. That's what you're going to see. Caution. And as far as getting credit approved, it's absolutely not going to happen because they're going to get this report and it shows caution. SSN validator, oh, this is the randomization number. This number may or may not have been used, unknown, and people are saying, okay, this is a good number we can use. But guess what it doesn't show? It does not show you the geographical, biological background information. Look, 670098, 67098. It doesn't show you that this is a real person's social security number. So all post randomization and transition group numbers will show up with a caution. That's a big, big, big red flag. They will see that caution. They will look at you weird, and that's how you're going to look. When they tell you, no, you're not getting the credit, you're going to leave like this because they told you no based upon your CPN number. Although it is linked to a real person, and although it may have an 800 credit score, there's a caution. There's you. That's what you're going to get out of your credit approval attempts. Nothing based upon you working off of a flagged CPN number. Same situation. According to the SSN, it has not been issued as a randomization number, but the difference between this number and the other number, this one is actually a clean and vacant. Nobody's using this social security number, well, randomization number, because it says no record found. So some people say, oh, that's a good number. But look at the caution. There's the caution. There's the caution. That's the caution right there. This is what the banks have. This is what they see. They don't care about your credit report. When they see this caution that shows up on all of these numbers, this is how you're going to look when they ask you for all this extra identity. Well, can I get this? Can I get tax return? Can I get this? How am I going to give them information? You're not. You're going to get denied. You just waste a lot of money. Now, on this particular number right here, same situation. Post randomization number, and then let's see what it says on there. There's nobody on it, and then there's the caution. There's the infamous caution sign. There's the infamous ugly face, and your number doesn't have anybody there, but it's a caution. They will ask you for this information. You will not get credit, and you will get denied. This particular number says has been validated, has been issued. Now let's see here. Now this is one that says it's validated, return a single identity. It has a name, it has a date of birth, it has a phone number, it has an alternate name, has an alternate phone number, it has a complete history of addresses. Based upon this particular report, this tells me that this is a real approval, that's a real person. That's exactly what they're going to see. If they're going to do any scrutiny, they can't say anything. They're going to say that this must be a real individual because look, that's what's there. Now, when you're trying to buy a CPN, you want to buy a CPN from us or somebody that's going to give you something that's going to come back validated, but that's all that do. But when you have the background information, look at this. No record found. There's nobody there. This is a valid SSN. This is a person that's not 2 or 3, 4 or 5, or these post randomizations begin in 2011. So by this being 2015, that means that they're 4. You have a 4-year-old applying for a car? I don't think so. But in this case, you have an 18-year-old, at least an 18-year-old social security number with no record found. That's what we sell. When you buy a CPN, you want to get something that's going to get you an approval. You want to get approved. If you're buying a CPN number, you want something that's going to stand up. You want somebody that has thousands of clients behind us. We have thousands of people. We've done thousands of CPN numbers. We have a whole litany of experience. Bad numbers, which is this is a good, and that's perfect. Okay, this is one that actually is a real SSN or single identity that's attached to a person. Now I want to tell you about setting up a perfect CPN. I want you to look at the numbers. Now this is something that you can't do. You say, well, I think I can do this at home. Well, I don't think so, because look, look at the number 4356. This is blank. This is a real SSN from a real SSN chain. 4356, 4355 have a person. The other side of 4356 is 4357. There's another person. Those two numbers is all going to result in caution, no approvals, stress. Because the bottom line is these have people attached to them. Now, when we actually set up CPNs, we actually have the capability, obviously, because we're showing you right now, we have the capability to sort through hundreds of numbers. Now, when you're going through a chain of 4356, I can literally expect to go from, let's say 399 to 43499, which is 500 numbers, and I would literally expect to see maybe 2 vacancies. Okay, when you're buying a CPN, you want to buy vacant SSNs, vacant Social Security numbers. This is a real vacant number. It's not one of these that when you try to go and say, okay, well, this one right here is vacant. It's a post-randomization number, but look, you got a big fat caution. Bring stress. Credit denial. Because right off the rip, when you start with your brand new number, you have a caution, which means you're not going to get any kind of credit approval, because anybody that's using current modern day software right off the bat, the caution is going to generate an automated review, a human review. And I'm personally going to call you and say, hey, I want to get all this information, because I know your profile isn't telling me that you're fraudulent, but it's telling me that I need to ask you a lot more questions. This comes across my desk. Once this becomes your CPN number, and it took us 500 numbers to go through to find you this one, which is perfect, no record found, and then once you actually do a hard pull on it, and then your name appears here, me personally, I couldn't tell you if this was a CPN or an SSN. It just would not tell me that. It's going to tell me that it's a legitimate credit profile. If I see the name Adrian Olina, okay, on that application with this address, in my mind, I'm going to say, hey, this is a real person. This is linking back to a real person, and you're going to get approved. Okay, I hope I was able to help you guys understand what a real CPN number is that works. Okay, a lot of people seen the videos. We seen you with the Viper. We seen you with the BMW. You got a nice house. I want to do that. I want to be able to get credit approvals. I want to be able to make money. And, you know, it's motivation to a lot of people, but it's hate to a lot of other people. A lot of people get mad because they want that too, but they refuse to understand that you must have the right CPNs. You must have the right information. You got to have the right beginning. Okay, I can add trade lines to a person that has a CPN that's a dead person's number. I can go and add. Let's see here. Where's the dead person? The dead person would be right here. I can add trade lines to this profile. No problem. No problem. Might get one of my cards closed doing it, but I can do it. I can add trade lines to this profile. But right off the bat, warning, SSN belongs to a reported deceased, to a person reported deceased. New York, it gives you date they were born and date they died. You can understand you're not going to get credit from a profile that looks like that. Same is true when it says caution. It's telling them to not give you any credit, because right there, this is caution. They are not denying you because you have a super high credit score. They're not denying you because you got a 780 credit score, because you got seasoned trade lines. You're scratching your head saying, why are they denying me and why are they asking me for all this information? It's because they are using other software to confirm the identities of people that are coming into their company applying for credit, and I am showing you exactly what they are doing. So when you call, so that way I don't get people saying, well, hey, I want to do that. I want the Viper. I want the 750. I want money. I want funding. I want this. Well, I'm going to tell you this. If you can't and you refuse to buy a proper CPN number, go to Legal CPN. We offer a guarantee at Legal CPN on our CPN numbers because A, we can sell a CPN. We don't want it to come back. We know it's not going to come back because we know what they can see. We know what they are looking for. We know what they are capable of seeing. If we've done, let's say, 25,000 CPNs over a 5-year period, do you think Citibank has done 25,000 CPNs? No. Do you think that we might know a little bit more about CPNs and new credit profiles than they do? Yes, that's a safe assumption. That's a safe assumption. I'm taking this time so you guys can stop sending bad CPNs for trade lines, and you can stop calling me, asking me why is my CPN not getting approved? But as soon as I ask you one basic question, where did you get it from? Oh, I got it from a guy I know. I got it from another company. Right off the bat, that's the first thing you tell me. So when I say, okay, well, what company you get it from? Oh, it's a guy I know, so on and so forth. So I stop asking the stupid questions. I say, well, give me the number. I want to know the number that you have. They give me the number. I put it into SafeScan. They see exactly what this number is, and then right after, as soon as I do that, what do I see? I see something that looks really similar to this. Caution. That's what I see right off the bat. Then I explained to them what happened. And they said, you know what, I just bought $2,000 in trade lines, and I was wondering how come I couldn't get credit approved. You was wondering how come you couldn't get credit approved because you didn't even start with the basic premise of having $1 million credit profile, and that's by having a quality CPN number. You have to have a quality CPN number so you can buy trade lines. We don't make much money on CPNs. We make money on trade lines, okay? And before we add our clients to seasoned trade lines, we have to make sure that you are starting with something of quality that we can guarantee. We guarantee our our CPNs. We guarantee our CPNs. We can do that for a reason. It's because we know what they know, and essentially they know what we know, but at the same time, I can't defeat the system as far as saying, well, hey, you could do this to augment the problem. They can't do it either. Because once you have a perfect CPN, once you have a perfect CPN, which is something that I consider what we sell, something that looks like this, trust and believe. Trust me. There's no way I can see it or detect it. I know they can't see it or detect it either, which is going to result to you ended up with something that's going to look like $1 million CPN, and you're going to end up somewhere like, the Viper or the car approvals or Joe. I'm really going to get into his business and his ability to start his rental car company. So, but thousands of customers, thousands of people, thousands of credit approvals. We really truly are the experts. We understand this video was pretty much done so we can assist you guys and stop buying the bad CPNs. Stop going to Craigslist. They don't sell CPNs on Craigslist. You got people that will sell you a CPN, but they probably don't have the experience or the know-how or knowledge, nor the software. Come see us at Legal CPN. We do guarantee CPN numbers. We do guarantee our season trade lines. It's the first part of the year. Resellers just mark the prices up higher, and then that way you can offer the same guarantees to our customers. Like we were talking about some of the haters out there. They say, well, I want to buy it, I want to make this, so on and so forth. And I say, hey, look, all you have to do, we sell you a $79 CPN. Trying to tell me you can't go and sell it to your customer for $250? You got $1 million CPN number that you can turn around, add trade lines, get them a credit approval, 5,000 across the board through 3 or 4 banks within a matter of days. Take 20% off their money because they don't know where to go and how to do it. You just made $5,000 from one person in a period of 15 days, and you're trying to tell them you can't mark our services up so you can make a profit and you can get it guaranteed on your products. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So that way it'll slow down the calls that I'm taking, and at the same time I'm helping you guys, which are a majority. You guys are my affiliates. You really want to know this information, and I try my best to help you guys out. Thanks for watching the video. This is Jason, Legal CPN. I definitely look to see you guys soon, and feel free to use our services.